Taylor Z-Rung, call sign Tweaks. The F-35B is capable of generating up to 40,000 pounds of thrust to take off via conventional or STOVL mode. The short takeoff or STOW can allow this supersonic aircraft to take off in as little as 300 feet. It is a multi-role aircraft produced by Lockheed Martin as a result of a multi-service, multinational effort currently spanning 3 U.S. services in 12 partner nations. This particular version of the F-35 is slated for service in the United States Marine Corps, United Kingdom, Japanese, and Italian forces. From the left, the high-speed pass. The F-35's low observable stealth allows it to safely enter areas without being seen by radars. The combination of the stealth features, the F-35's active electronically scanned array radar, and the aircraft's ability to carry weapons internally means the F-35 can engage targets at long ranges without detection. Watch as the pilot demonstrates the internal carriage capability on this next pass. Is capable of flight in excess of Mach 1 at altitudes in excess of 40,000 feet. The fly-by-wire flight control system of the F-35 provides extreme agility while reducing pilot workload across the flight envelope. As the aircraft approaches, the pilot will now execute a minimum raised turn near show center, demonstrating the maneuverability and agility of the F-35B. Provide a next-generation strike aircraft weapon system for the Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and our partners. The F-35 is designed to replace multiple strike and fighter aircraft inventories, including U.S. Air Force A-10s and F-16s, U.S. Navy F-18s, and United States Marine Corps ABAB Harriers, F-18s, and EA-6B Prowlers. As the aircraft returns to show center, the pilot will execute a photo pass showing the profile of the aircraft while banked in afterburner. Get those cameras ready.
Fly me to the
The pilot is now maneuvering to configure the aircraft for landing. Approaching show center, you will command conversion from conventional mode to STOVL mode. You will notice several doors opening on the aircraft. The large door on the top of the aircraft, just behind the canopy, is the upper lift fan door. This is the intake for the horizontally mounted forward lift fan. Opposite this door on the bottom of the aircraft, you can see the lower lift fan doors, which are the exhaust for the lift fan. You will also see the doors at the rear of the aircraft open to allow the main engine exhaust nozzle to rotate down. F-35B possesses the most advanced multi-role strike fighter technologies in the world, as well as the capability to take off and land from short airstrips and amphibious ships. This combination will allow commanders to deploy a fifth-generation multi-role strike fighter aircraft to locations inaccessible to conventional tactical aircraft. At this time, Captain Zerung is now positioning the aircraft for deceleration to hover at show center. The entire weight of the aircraft will be supported by the thrust from the lift fan, main engine, and roll control nozzles, generating up to 40,000 pounds of thrust. This capability to conduct vertical landing operations is what allows the F-35B to operate from those amphibious ships and provide additional flexibility.
that brings us to the end of the flying display program here at the Singapore Airshow 2024 today. We hope you've enjoyed the day's show, and let's hear it one more time for all the pilots and their teams who are part of the flying display. We would like to invite you to check out the Aero Campus as well while you're here today. Singapore Airshow's proprietary platform to inspire students to further their studies in STEM, as the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics related fields. Aero Campus features experiential exhibits from the Institutes of Higher Learning and also the industry, and is designed to foster interest and provide industry insights for the students to learn more about a career in aerospace, aviation, and defense. And that's all happening right next to the marquee. And speaking of the marquee, we'd like to invite you as well to experience the SG Experience. The SG Experience booths located at the marquee, some 18 retailers presenting you all the unique and local Singapore brands with offerings ranging from snacks to handicraft, apparel and more. Do drop by to grab some of these local delights. We invite you to spend the rest of your day here at the Singapore Air Show, checking out the many aircraft that form our static display. You're invited to visit our exhibitors in the exhibition area as well. Hundreds of companies from countries all over the world have brought along their very best in aviation, aerospace, and defense technology. And while you go about your day today, just a reminder to stay safe and stay away from shaking hands. We're moving along to a nice friendly gesture right now. I think they call it the clasp.